Well, hello YouTubers. I'm riding with my good friend here. We're gonna go down through the Avenue of the Giants. I'm on the Fat Bob. And I just closed my visor, so hopefully you can hear me. This is a really beautiful ride here. About 50 of us came up this weekend. We're camping at a Redwood River Resorts or something like that, right there by French's Camp. So I figured I'm so close to the redwoods and everything. I wanted to do this ride for you guys. And myself, of course. We got some I got some good news to report concerning the carbon fiber wheels. They are finally ordered. They're going to be built. They're only going to make 2 prototypes, 2 sets of a prototype, and I'm getting 1. Then they're going to go into full production a couple months later. But I'm very excited. I got the call from Leif, and I had my wife and I were having lunch right next door to the Harley dealership. So he said, "Arturo, when you get done with lunch, come in here. I want to talk to you." So he showed me the letter from the email from BSD. And I'm really excited. It's finally going to happen. And good chance I'm going to have them before Sturgis. So I'm really happy about that. This over here is the Eel River. Yeah, we got a big group here. They actually let us use their kind of like where they have an open stage for the band that we had playing. We had like 2 bands playing, and it was really nice. So a lot of highway patrol, that's for sure. That radar detector gives me fair warning to keep me honest. Actually tells me before they can see me. Amazing. This is really beautiful in here. Gorgeous day. It's almost magical in here. God's magnificent creation. Well, the Fat Bob, it's I'm pretty certain she's broken in now. I opened it up a little bit. Well, actually a lot. So this thing hums. hot rodded it a little bit. Instead of babying it all the time. Well, here we're coming into the trees now. This is just magnificent. Well, this time the camera, my phone is showing what I'm filming. So hopefully this time it will be on my phone, where all I have to do to upload it on the YouTube is just select it and upload it. Otherwise I'm going to have to take the SD card out of the Sony and put it in the computer and then find the file and upload it. Big hassle. But you know, I was filming in 4K. So I think that has something to do with it. I think we missed a turn to follow the Avenue of the Giants. I'm just following my friend Jim. I think we were supposed to make a left back there. We'll see. This is a pretty ride anyway, you know. No bad roads here. Such a pleasant ride. Well, if you notice on, I told you guys I took the magnetic phone holder and put it on the Gold Wing, and I more or less have to leave it flat. So this way here, there's no chance of the weight of the phone knocking it off, and it works fine on the Gold Wing, but on the Fat Bob, because of the circular handlebars, it would slowly but surely start rendering, and then all of a sudden the weight, if I hit a hard bump, it would fall off. What's Jim doing? Hey Jim, we missed the turn back there. We got to go back. We missed the turn back there. It said Avenue to the Giants, turn left. So let's just go back, and this is my friend Jim Worley. Him and I are both conservatives. All right. Watch out for this gravel. Okay. Yeah, I glanced over and I thought it said Avenue of the Giants, make a left. Okay, those are two of our guys. Let's get in the right gear, Arturo. Okay, that was them. Go ahead and lead, Joe. Tony, I mean. There goes Evans. So we got guys riding all over the place. What's going on here? Skits. Oh, school, huh? On Saturday? Oh no, here is the Avenue of the Giants. We're on the right track. Praise God. I don't know, I've driven through this thing 50 times at once. Come up here and I forget how to get here. Oh boy. I guess that's part of getting old. Isn't it beautiful in here? Look at this. Now my two friends in front of me, they're riding Dynas. They're part of the group that love the Dynas. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with a Dyna, I mean. But my bike smoked them all. And their bikes do not handle like this one. They were all talking about it last night around the fireplace. Man, Arturo, your bike's fast. I said, oh, I got the stage 4. I said, and beauty of it is it's under warranty. Wow, look at this. Praise God. Well, normally I bring up my RV and put my motorcycle on a trailer, so I have a bed to sleep on. But I got up here and I figured I was just going to drive back home, stay for the day, and then just drive back home and drive back up the next morning. But I ended up starting drinking those Heinekens, and that ended that. But they all took care of me. the band leader, he gave me a pillow and a sleeping bag, and Frankie, he got me, he said, let's go find you a bed, Arturo. So they, in one of the cabins, they had a spare bed. And it had 2 mattresses on it. I said, oh, I'll take the one with 2 mattresses. And they all started laughing. But, you know, after drinking so much beer, I had to get up and cater to a biological urge more than once. And I just went outside the cabin, and, you know, I finally realized that the cabin has a bathroom. I go, oh, you dummy. Took me 2 times to figure that one out. But there was other people in the cabin too, see? So when I first went to bed last night, somebody started playing the acoustic guitar, and I mean, it sounded awesome. And I got done playing the tune. I said, excellent. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were back there sleeping. And I said, do you want me to stop? I said, no. I said, keep playing. So he played me a few more tunes. It's amazing how they move their fingers around to get those little, sounded so awesome. I asked Frank, I said, who was that in the cabin that played the acoustic? He goes, oh, that's one of our friends from Potter Valley. I said, oh, okay. I got to meet him. I never met him. Now, Tony up in front, he was with us back in Sturgis last year. We all stayed at the Iron Horse, which very reasonable price, but you had local entertainment versus the real thing, like Leonard Skinner or Kid Rock, so I'm all excited about it. I'm hoping to find that guy that put the boa constrictor seat on the Lowrider S. See if he can do the same on this bike. Make it look trick, you know. But anyway, Leif told me he's got the red. He probably didn't even have 3 red calipers for this motorcycle. So we just purchased another set and had them powder coated red. And he ordered the wheels with ceramic bearings. I said, oh, I said, BSD puts the ceramic bearings in it? And he goes, yeah. He says, order it that way with the gold tint on your wheels. So this thing handles so good now, I can't imagine if with the less unsprung weight. Yeah, that phone doesn't bounce out or anything, and I'm hitting some pretty hard. This is the Harley Universal. I took the battery off, the heavy battery off though, because if I had the heavy battery, every bounce that thing would be rendering. I got the Sony plugged into that little power pack I was telling you guys. And the phone is plugged into that USB port on the steering column on the fat bob. So everybody in the gang was, it's the first time we had the whole gang, kind of the older group anyway, come together since I bought this motorcycle and had it built stage 4. So they all were looking at it and everything, and after seeing me open it up a little bit, they're saying, man, so you see that it's got 4 spark plugs. Wow. And I said, not only that, it's got 4 valves, so it breathes. It's another little town. Myers Flat, I guess they call it. Well, I'm going to keep going. These guys are going to that drive-through tree. We all end up at the same campground. So, you know, the campground gives us a deal because we partner fill up the whole thing, you know. Come up here every year for the Redwood Run, and now this year here, the Redwood Run is, I don't know, it's under question. At first they said it was going to be in August. Now it's September, and I don't know. I hope they do it. I'm glad they didn't do it in August, because that's Sturgis time. And I would rather go to Sturgis than our smaller run up here, but it's still nice because of the riding area. This riding area is spectacular. The air smells so clean. That's why I love riding motorcycles so much. I mean, it's hard to explain the experience. You know, it's like you're riding a modern day horse or something. And you know, you're able to just really enjoy everything around you. When we went across the U.S. going to Daytona Beach, we got hit with some pretty tough weather. And then when we were leaving, going up through Georgia, Oh my goodness. We got hit with a rainstorm. I've never seen raindrops that big. I mean, it was coming down like sheets, you know, just unbelievable. Wow, look at how beautiful it is. Another time we were going through Texas, and we were trying to beat this big winter storm that they were talking about coming down from the north, and we thought we were ahead of it. We really did. So I took off in kind of like what I'm wearing now, a long sleeve shirt, you know. I figured, you know, we're not gonna get nailed. Wrong. We came down, going down through an overpass, and then came up the other side, and it was an instant 40-degree change in temperature. It took the breath out of me. I go, oh, and it was pouring sleet, hail, and just on the other side it was 40 degrees warmer. I mean, you know, I mean, that kind of, those things that happen, they're part of the trip. They're part of the experience, you know. And I look back at it, and it was awesome. Not while it was happening, no. I didn't like that. Freezing to death. Well, right away we pulled over an abandoned or a gas station that went out of business, and I had to get all those wet clothes off, and I put all new dry clothes on, and it wasn't long before a couple of Honda Goldwings came in, a couple of other bikes. This is Burlington Campground. I've stayed here before. It's very nice. So the wife wants to bring the grandchildren up here, and so let's do it. They're gonna get to come and stay with us a little time in the summertime. Tailgate these people and rush them. Big FLHs, beautiful bikes. Just a little too much weight for this old man. You know, I can ride one. I'm less nervous about the weight on the Goldwing than I'm not nervous at all on the Goldwing. I mean, I didn't bring the Goldwing. I figured I just wanted to get more miles on this Fat Bob, especially since the wheels are going to be being made, and it's going to happen soon. So I don't want it to be where I get the do the dyno run, and then I put another 1,000 miles on it, and then put the wheels on, and then do a dyno. No, I want it to be where before we put the wheels on, we do that dyno run, and the very next day when the wheels are on or whatever, then we do it again. So thank you, sir. Yeah, see now 101 runs parallel with this, except it's on the other side of the river. It's pretty too, you know, but now you're not doing slower speed, you're doing 70, you know. And I bet you there's some real giant trees way back in there. Wow. A lot of ferns in here too. I guess they don't need much sunlight. Or they probably don't like too much sunlight. Burn them or something. They're happy just in the shade of the redwoods. Whoa! What was that? Well, the phone didn't fall out. That's good. I'm real paranoid about this. Thing's already hit the hole twice. See, there's the 101 running parallel. See, but now the river is on the other side. So this is a beautiful scenic drive. Picnic area. It looks like the wind's blowing the trees around, but I'm not really feeling buffeted or anything. Hear it? Those branches are just moving around.